First of all, don't be a perfectionist. It's great to strive to be one. And we always talk about set the bar as high as you can. And I've always been a believer in that. But I myself put myself, because of wearing the cape, into a vicious spin. Because if you are a perfectionist, eventually you're going to cycle through depression. Because as you try to make decisions, you're going to make mistakes. Your initial reaction when you make a mistake was, I didn't try hard enough. I didn't put in enough time. I didn't work hard enough. And so you try even harder. When it doesn't work again, if you don't realize that it's not going to work and you push to the next level, you'll start down that depression cycle. And once you start down that cycle, if you're not cognizant of, I need help to get out of this, you can work your way right out of your job, and you can work your way right to that brink and all the way to suicide. So realize you're not perfect. Realize your cape doesn't work all the time. So one of the best pieces of advice I got when I became a fire chief was, make sure that you make friends with somebody like yourself that you can talk to about, in your industry, what are some of the struggles that you have. Because one of the things that I see people not wanting to move up into leadership positions is because they feel a disconnect. I'm going to lose my friends. Things aren't going to be the way they used to be. That's true. And anybody who tells you it's not is painting a rosy picture that's not real. So you need to make new friends. You need to make friends outside of your industry who just know you. It's Randy and Pat. It's not Chief Brugman. It's not Chief Kenny. So that, because that doesn't define who you are. And so you can talk to them about life in general. You also, I think, need to make sure that when you broaden that spectrum, that you talk to people who are leaders in your industry, because it's very lonely at the top of any industry. And so being able to talk to a fellow leader and going, you're not going to believe what happened to me this week, and I have no clue how to make this better. To have somebody go, 4 years ago, been there, done that. Here's what you don't want to do, and here's what you can do. So make that, I always say, it's your lifeboat. Put as many people in your lifeboat as you can, because you never know when you're going to need to use them. You have to role model it then. So sometimes you have to take the cape off and hand it to somebody else and go, you lead. I'm going to stand back here. So empower your people. Too many organizations are afraid of, well, that young lady is a hell of a lot smarter than I am, so I really don't want her to know all I know, because once that happens, they're probably not going to need me anymore. Nothing could be further from the truth. You're going to build that person's, their own integrity, their self-esteem, the ability to lead, that thing, succession planning that every organization struggles with. You're going to help that happen. And you're also going to get to take a little bit of a break where you're like, okay, I don't know everything. I can't know everything. I can't do everything. Isn't it great the organization is going forward, because I've got more and more people who can do the job and do it well, and they feel really good about what they do. And when they do that, as a leader, then you have to recognize it.